Adding and subtracting rational expressions. Example 7. 4 over x squared minus 16 plus 3 over x squared minus 7x plus 12. Notice that these fractions do not have like denominators, so our first step will be to factor the denominators. Factoring x squared minus 16, always check for a common factor first. In this case, there isn't a common factor, and with it being two terms, we want to look to see if it's the difference of two squares, which it is. And so that'll factor into x minus 4, x plus 4. Looking at the second fraction, we have x squared minus 7x plus 12. Again, no common factor. And in this case, it is a trinomial, so we'll factor it with our trinomial pattern, which will make it x's in the front to give us our x squared. And then we need to multiply. Well, let's check our signs first. The last term's positive, so both signs will be the same as the middle. So we'll have a minus and a minus, so we'll have our two subtracts. And we need to multiply to be 12 and add to be 7. So that'll be a 4 and a 3. Now, as we're looking for the next step, we're going to look to write our common denominator. And that's the denominator that will contain all the factors that we need and all the factors that show up. So as we look at this, we need to have an x minus 4 as a factor over here. And so I'm going to write down my x minus 4. And we also need an x plus 4. Now, as we next look to the next fraction, I want you to notice that x minus 4 is already here. And because it's already here, we do not need to write it again. However, the x minus 3 is not over there, so we will write the x minus 3. And now that is our common denominator. Next, we want to see what matches and what's missing. In this case right here, our x minus 4 matches, our x plus 4 matches, but our x minus 3 is missing. And since x minus 3 is missing, we're going to multiply by x minus 3 on the bottom. And what we multiply on the bottom, we're also going to multiply on the top. And so we'll bring over here a 4 times x minus 3. Then whatever signs between my fractions, in this case a plus, I'm going to go on and bring that over so I don't forget it. And then I'm going to look at the second fractions, and I'm going to see what matches up for it. And in this case, the x minus 4 matches, the x minus 3 matches, but notice this x plus 4 does not match with anything. And so that's what I need to multiply both on the bottom and since I multiplied on the bottom, I will multiply on the top as well. And again, I'm going to transfer that over. Some teachers will go on and multiply that out over here, but I like to take this extra step as I'm showing you on this tape recording so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. Next, I will use distributive. 4x minus 12 plus 3x plus 12 and 4x plus 3x would give me 7x, and minus 12 plus 12 would give me 0. And I'm not sure you can see that, but I am going to just cross those out. And so I'm left with an answer of 7x over x minus 4, x plus 4, x minus 3. And there's your answer.